Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shay, and you are watching Shay with the Hobbies. Oh my gosh, I was just seeing like how reflected the screen is in my glasses. But hey, y'all, I hope everybody is having a great day. Y'all can probably hear my coffee maker like going in the background. I got like some tea going and whatnot because I need to have my tea. I got my candle going and everything. Like, it's like preparation time. I'm getting back into writing. Y'all know I took that little hiatus and whatnot. So I do have a co-host planning to join me a little bit later. Hey, don't do that. You've been quiet all morning. Don't do that. So I do have a co-host joining me a little bit later. But for those of you guys here, again, my name is Shay. I write short stories, poetry, and the occasional blog post. And today I'm going to be getting stuff ready for April's camp and what I plan to do. Video content wise, y'all, I shot and edited a video and it's gonna be coming out tomorrow. The first like real video of 2021. It's a big deal right now, like no lie, because I can't believe I did it. Like I shot and edited it and everything like all in one day. Like y'all, I was super duper proud of myself. But so yeah, so I'm going to be working on that. I have my panda planner, the entrepreneurship one. I need to find my regular one. It was over here because I need to go through that. So that's what I'm gonna be working on this first sprint, and then kind of like figuring out what my goals and stuff for April and stuff like that is going to be. I am also listening to The City We Became because I still have like 3 more books that I need to finish before the end of the month. So I have like 4 days left. So we shall see how that goes. Also my screen just like did something, so I do apologize if I am skipping right now and I don't realize it because it's only me. So yeah. So with that, let me get into saying hi to y'all. So we have Jabria in here first saying hello, everyone. Hi, Jabria. I hope you are having a good Saturday. Then we got Regina. Good morning. So glad to see you. So glad to see you as well. How is your Saturday going? I see you said you are waiting for a grocery delivery. So I hope that like goes well. I like the best part I think of getting groceries is putting them away. The worst part for me is cleaning out the refrigerator. That's like the worst part of getting groceries for me, because then I realize the stuff I let sit in the refrigerator without thinking about it. It's a whole thing. Alice, it's so good to see you. I hope you are having a good Saturday. Let's see. Okay, I'm seeing y'all, so I don't like, oh. Sasha, hey love. I hope you're having a great Saturday. You finally made a Saturday stream. I know, right? Like, I'm glad that you made it. And then Jabria says, I'm good. Debating on if I want to go out and get the things to make cheesesteaks tonight. You know, that actually sounds pretty good. Like, that doesn't sound bad at all. Like, I'm like, hey, do what you gotta do. I know, right? Like, yay, new video. Awesome. I'm with Sasha. Cheesesteaks, always yes. Always yes. And Alice says, I'm going to be working on a scene list for a 15K day attempt tomorrow. Also trying to figure out how to organize music, writing, reading, art, school, and work. Woo, yeah. Organization is this thing that I'm like good at when I actually try. The hard part is getting me to try on a regular basis, if I'm being honest. Regina said, also played the piano and practice sight reading. Oh, the fridge. Yeah, the fridge. Right. It's like a love-hate relationship. Like, I love you because I need you to keep my food together, but like, bruh, I kind of wish you would clean yourself, if I'm being honest. Okay, that gets us through the comments. Again, I am really sorry if I'm like spotty or whatnot, because I'm spotty on my end, but I can't tell if I am on you guys' end. So again, I do apologize for that. We are going to get into this first sprint so I can like get my tea and we can get kind of situated and whatnot. So all right, let's change this view just real quick. And then will this start this? We shall see. Okay, it did. All right. So we're gonna pause this real quick if we can. Is it gonna stop? Is it gonna stop? I hear music. It's not. It went a whole 10 seconds. Okay. Let me put this back at the beginning. All right, y'all. We're gonna have 10 minutes on the clock to start off with. If I can move this back. Am I gonna have to restart? I feel like I'm gonna have to restart. Okay, it is spotty. Okay, I'm going to work on that. I think I might have to end up just doing a timer on my phone. So let's see if we can do this one, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just do a timer on my phone for the rest of the time. So is this gonna let me restart it? What are we doing here? What are we doing, computer? Come on, you got this. All right, y'all. So in about 3, 2, I want to say 1, but I feel like it's gonna keep spinning. Oh, there's a pause button. Let me play. Can we play? Technology is not my friend today, apparently, and I'm supposed to be like the technology wrangler. All right, we're just gonna stop sharing screen and just use the phone timer. Like that's how you deal with that. We just not gonna have that issue. Yeah, close tabs. Where's the timer on the phone? And we got a clock. We're gonna go to timer. We'll do 15 minutes since this took me out of my element. And we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Y'all write them words. All right, y'all. How did everybody do? Let us know how you did in the comments. How did my lovely co-host doing? Would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure, why not? Hey, how's it going, you guys? I'm Jabria. I write romance and short stories, and please ignore the squeaking in the background. My dog got a new toy today, and she is very excited about it.
Nice. Were you able to get anything done on that first sprint?
Um, nothing writing wise. I'm babysitting my youngest nephews today. They are 3 and 1, and I got them down for a nap. I got Sky settled in front of me where I can keep an eye on her with her new toys, and I got me some gummy bears.
Ooh,
but that's about it.
Nice.
No, ma'am, you can't have any of my gummy bears. No.
So
Don't make your toys.
I thought that I was gonna get some writing done during that sprint, or like some planning, I guess. But I did make my tea, and but mostly what I did was get the clothes moved, because I know I have a like mini washing machine, so it's like dump the water, put the water, move everything, and so it took majority of the sprint. But clothes are getting washed, so hey, productivity there. Yeah, that, and then the internet went out once, so I had to like wait and get back in, and it was just the whole thing.
I know I glanced back at one point and I was like, oh, am I taking over? Is this what's happening?
I saw it and I was like, no, let me hurry up and get back before she noticed this. Because, like, luckily it's just you. Now, had it been you and the brothers, then it been disrupted. Everybody would have been talking. It would have been a whole thing. A whole thing. So, while we wait for people to drop their stuff in the comments, what is your goal for today's stream?
My goal for today, I've got some homework I need to finish. It was my initial goal to finish it yesterday, but when I got home from work, it just did not happen. I was exhausted. So I'm gonna finish that today. It's due tonight, but I've only got like another paragraph or so to put on it. Hey! I need you to bring that down just a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. That works. And then I am gonna finish putting the finishing touches on my camp project. I am very excited and also very nervous because this is the first A, non-romance, B, third person point of view, and C, romance, or not romance, but story that's got a child protagonist that I've written.
Ooh, okay.
Probably since I was a kid myself. So
by child protagonist, do you just mean under 18, or do you mean like
she's under 13? Like my main character she's either 10 or 11.
Okay, so like child, like not teen.
Yeah, she's not like the. Well, of course, she's not the main narrator because it's third person, so I get to jump between her and some of the older people in the story, so that helps. But like, it's focused on this 10, 11-year-old girl, and I'm like, crap, let me tap back into being a 10, 11-year-old girl.
Ah, man, I see. That sounds good though. I like. So for me, the goal is to get this next week planned. Get a script outline written for the video I want to shoot today. Because I'm like, while I have the energy and I'm feeling like I'm proud of myself and productive, let me just shoot videos while I like have it in my head to do. So that, and then maybe write out like a 1-scene skit for the podcast that I know I like told you guys about like privately and whatnot. I like to do that. So that's what my goals are for the stream. I see you doing dog wrangling duties. I see like you muted yourself, so I completely
it's good. This toy was just a terrible idea.
See, so I was not gonna say it on the stream. I was gonna wait till we got off, and I'm gonna be like, yo, sis, you don't wanna do that. You don't. Like, I refuse to buy them anything that squeaks. They do not have squeak toys in this house. Like that.
I didn't realize they squeak. Yeah. It's one of them little puzzle toys, so it's got like the little toys in it. And she got all them out, and the little toys squeak. And I did not know this. And I'm just like, okay, this is got to go up now. Let's go find the ball, because this is a lot.
So legitimately, Titan gets bones and he gets stuffed animals. Like that's what he gets. Now, mind you, I have been picking cotton up all over the living room for like 2 weeks because hold on, let me show y'all. This is what it looks like now. It was a gigantic dog at one point in time, but like this is tight. And then I won't lie, Cleo jumped in on it. Like so, there's some of this damage is Cleo. Look at this, like his belly all gone. Like it's just, I'm just saying, you either gonna be picking up cotton or you're gonna be listening to squeaks. Like
I'm hoping that she does. We got her when we first got her. She had like this little fox, and she chewed that fox so much she busted the squeaker on the fox. So now it's just like
the busted squeaker part.
So it's like it's my hope that she just chews these to the point where the squeaker just busts, and I'm like, okay, cool. Now you can have all your little tiny toys, but you know this is about to go up. I can't deal with this.
I was gonna wait and be like, hey yo, like from a dog owner to another dog owner, I don't think you're gonna be able to handle that. Like so Dejana showed up like right as I was getting the timer go, hey, I hope you're having a great day. Thank you, Regina. Like I am sorry about that. I was like, okay, let me the iPads off the Wi-Fi, the other phones off the Wi-Fi, like everything, take everything off the Wi-Fi but the computer. Like, let's make sure that's the only thing getting the power. Yay. Yeah, screen timer was definitely on timeout. Sid was saying, same, I can't stand Apple. My phone and laptop are messing with me. I need to get my Chromebook and switch back to Android. I love being Android. Like, I know it's because of just the Wi-Fi in the house. Like, I know that that's what it is, and too many devices being on it and trying to do too much. Because it's like, y'all know, it's a lot to stream. That's a lot. And then to share your screen is a lot in the street. Like, it's just a bunch of stuff. But he did join and wanted to make sure he said hello to everyone. I think this is so cute. Good luck, everyone. I like that. Casey joined us as well. And I did want to thank y'all for y'all patience because it was a whole other thing. And then Sin joined us. Hello, love. I hope you're having a great day. Got to say hi to everybody. And Casey says, I was working on my budget for the coming month. Having this new job is weird because there's more money in the bank. So I get to the end of the budget and I'm like, I messed something up. There's too much. Yo, that's when you start building that savings account. That's when you're like, ooh, I got more money than I'm used to. Let me go ahead and put just a little bit in there and just start to grow.
Listen, when I first started my job I have now and I got that first full paycheck and I paid off all the bills and I looked at my bank account and I'm like, oh, something's not right. I missed something somewhere. No, this is all for me. I love it. It's a wonderful feeling.
Right. It's awesome. I said I got 4,000 words reread. So, first of all, I was like, of course Alice wrote 4,000 words. Like, of course that's what she did in 15 minutes. Like, of course. And notes taken on changes that need to be made to the scenes leading up to where I left off in this story. Ooh, I'm excited for that. We just gonna act like you didn't put that in the comments. We tell the truth over here and shame the devil. So there's
lightning striking wherever it is right now.
I know, right? Like, I'm so glad I'm like miles away. I wouldn't want to get caught in that storm. So it says my goal is to try to finish my character outlines for Camp Nano. Ooh, I'm loving the Camp Nano. So I've decided that I'm not to the point where I can do daily videos, but I am going to attempt daily blog posts. So that's 30 days of blog posts. So that'll be like my is the word foray into dailies? I feel like that's the right word. Did I use it properly? I feel like I did. Trying to expand that little vocabulary. You can't be basic and whatnot. You got to do better than that. Alice said, I wanted to finish this scene list for tomorrow and figure out how I want to organize my time for this upcoming week because it is my spring break and I have a lot of homework. I hate when people give you homework on spring break, like especially because it's the only break you legitimately get in the spring semester. Like I always thought that was awful. I really, really did. Frank, hey, how you been? It's been a while. I hope you're doing well. Finished my Bujo spreads for camp. Ooh, are you going to be showing us those? Because I would like to see those. I've been thinking about maybe doing a digital bullet journal. The boyfriend was talking about doing a digital planner and was talking to me about it. And I was like, maybe I'll attempt that. Casey says, I want to work on an outline or synopsis for Dragon Speaker. I'm going to work on it for Camp NaNoWriMo and for the Work in Progress Big Bang. What's the Work in Progress Big Bang? Is that like a thing, or is that just what you're calling it? Let me know. I'm curious. Sin said, get my project prep for Nano. Hey, I love all these Nano people. Yay. Casey says, I want to finish up before July because there's a publisher that's opening up submissions in July. Ooh, I like it. My goal is to be able to start querying by December. So I just need to be able to finish something. So in December, I'm querying. Like, that's the ultimate goal. Alice says, my dogs get G2 bottles when he twists the top off, no mess and no noise. So yeah, so I don't know if y'all remember, there was a time where Titan would get the like water bottles and just chew on them, but it's so much noise chewing on them that I'm low-key a little bit happier with the silence of the stuffed animal because it's not that loud. Sin said, I am way too deep in the Apple ecosystem to give it up now. But then again, I never had any issues. Yeah, honestly, it's because I just don't like the business model for how they do things for their customers. That's the only reason I won't like buy Apple. Like the iPad I have, definitely a gift from the boyfriend, and he keeps trying to get me to want a Mac. It's not gonna happen. Like if you give it to me, I'll take it, but I'm not buying it with my own money. It's not a thing. It's not happening.
Listen, they got me with the phone and they got me with the watch, but I am not giving up my PC for nothing.
I'm not, and see, honestly, so like because like development was my thing or whatever, when it came to that, like for a lot of stuff that I was doing, it was so much easier to have a PC because you had to download something on top of something on top of something to get it to work in Mac. Like it was like weird. Sasha said, editing my first draft, added 209 words in that sprint. Yay. I'm in the middle of writing about a crocodile and a lotus flower in this scene. Think I'll be working on this during camp as well. Ooh, can we know what this story is about? Because that is an interesting combination, a crocodile and a lotus flower. Like, I have questions. Shanita, hi queen, how are you? Hello everyone. I can't stay long, but wanted to be among great people, and we are so glad that you could make it. So glad that you could be here.
Can I just say I love your profile picture?
I know, like
I love that.
I love this picture all the time. Like Shanita knows, like I was trying not to say something about how much I loved it because I do it whenever I see her. But like, yeah. He said, "Oh Shay, I have a down payment for a house saved up. That stimulus check pushed me over the edge. It's not 20%, but that's respectable. Oh yes, come on, house down payment saved up. What? Let's go." Those are my life goals right there, Casey. You're just living my life goals, and I'm like so proud of you. Alex says, I have about 48 hours of work for 10 days. I don't know why they call it a break. Yeah, that's not no break. That's not no break. That's not, I'm not okay with that, Alice. I'm not okay with what they're doing to my friend Alice over there at her school system. It's not okay. Casey said, WIP Big Bang is a thing. You can look them up on Dream with typically fan fiction, but you can do original works too. You just have to have 500 words and write 7,500 to finish. Ooh, is there like, can you like send me a link or something like on Instagram or something so I can see like that? Let me know. I'd be interested. And she says, I love it too. I bet you do. You know what? I'm not gonna say that. I'd be like, oh, this chocolate man with this beard, like, God, amen. You know me. I don't have no sense, y'all. Okay, y'all. So we are going to get ready to do another sprint. This time we will have 20 minutes on the clock, and we will start at the 40. So that'll put us at the top of the hour. So let's get that put up so we can do that. And then we'll have another question when we come back from that. Let me make sure I got everything done. Jabri said, be right back hiding the squeakies while she's turned away. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Exactly. It's the beard for me. It's not that there's not good looking, clean shaven people, but it's something about a beard. Let me tell you. Something, but you know what? Like, I feel like a black man with good facial hair in a suit, in a uniform, or with his kids is like the most beautiful thing God ever did. Like, oh my gosh. Casey says, Alice, what's your school district's office information? I just want to maybe drop in some studies about why homework isn't great. You know what? Like, I feel that. Like, I mean, if there's a petition, I don't even live where you live. I will change.org that all the way up. I will change.org that all the way up. Because I told y'all here at OSU, they didn't even get a spring break this semester. Yeah, they took it away. They took the spring. You wasn't here when we talked about it. Yes, they took it away. They took the spring break away.
But why?
Right. Because I think the thought was that, like, if you keep the spring break, people are definitely going to go out of town and bring whatever they do back. So it's like, if you don't get to leave, you won't do that.
See,
I don't think that really makes. I get it, but at the same time, this is why y'all shouldn't have school in person to begin with. But whatever.
yeah, like upstate did that last semester with fall break, and that I understand because it's like
Right,
it's
it's only
fall
like
break.
3 days.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
and you
nobody
get
care about
multiple
fall
times
break, but
after
you gonna take
school.
spring break? No,
Yeah, no.
no.
All right, y'all. We got 20 minutes on the clock. See you at the top of the hour.
Let's do it.
In 3, 2, 1, go. I see we are low key a minute behind, but y'all, it's fine. All right. How did everybody do? Let us know how you did in the comments. How did you do, my lovely co-host?
I did
I
pretty
did
good.
pretty good.
I'm echoing. Sorry, I started talking and then I like heard myself talking back and I'm like, that's not.
Yeah, I
This is
can
a
hear you
nonfiction
echoing.
writing club, and if you'd like to join, there is a link down
What
in the
is
description.
that? Oh, Twitter is still going. Oh, okay.
Okay.
We're
Okay, we're good.
going.
I did good. I didn't get much written. I've got the first acts per se, I guess if you would call it acts in a short story. I got those finished outlining and I'm working on the last the last scene.
Mhm.
And I kind of took a break from that. Hopped on Pinterest. I'm trying to find a good visual for the house, like the main character's grandmother's house, which is where she's staying for a majority of the story. So I was trying to find a good like visual of the house because I know what in my head I know what it looks like, but I want to physically see it if that makes sense.
Yeah, no. I understand. So you have like when you're describing it, you have something you can go back to and be
Mm-hmm.
like, "Hey, let me add this in the description." I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. I made me some more tea. Did some more stuff with the clothes. Listened to some more of the city we became. Realized as you were answering the question that I did not do any planning or organizing because I have no idea what I'm doing outside of getting caught up in the book. So there's that. There's that. April goes. You got any?
To finish this story, that's about it.
Yeah.
After February and March, I'm going into April with very low expectations.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. So I'm kind of like the opposite, but for like the same reason that you are. So because February and March were like just so, I'm going to give myself things to aim for in April, but it's mostly getting back to where I was in January. So getting back to having the routine of doing the yoga twice a day, during the Duolingo, doing the morning pages, like the stuff that I was doing that had me off to a great start. Like, let's get back to that. Let's get back. So that's kind of like the biggest thing. So it's like a bunch of mini goals, but the overall goal is to get back to a
Yeah.
routine. So yeah. We had a few people join us. Alley Cat, hello. I'm sprint hopping and decided to come visit. I won't be writing a short story today. I'm going to be working on editing my novel. And in the novel, it is called Lost. She's a teenage girl trying to get through life as she struggles with a ton of crap throughout it. But she does have a few friends who help her out. That's awesome.
Girl,
Azarius Riding Shoebox, aka Turk, also joined us.
I
Thank you
got
so
the
much.
Turk stream this morning and I was very proud of myself. I was at like the tail end, but I got there.
See, like, and sometimes like I make it, and then sometimes I don't, or like sometimes I make it and I'm there, and then I fall asleep, and then wake back up in the middle of it. Like it's a whole thing. But yo, I support their 5 a.m. streams. Like eventually I'll get there. I'm not there yet, but eventually I'll get there. Also, I dropped the link for the work in progress Big Bang that Casey was talking about. She wants to make sure that everyone knows that the sign-ups start on April 1st and go until the 15th. Make sure you read the rules and the schedule before signing up. Since that I had food, that is good. It is one, and I have not had food, so there's probably something I should definitely do. Thank you for that reminder. Alice said 3,000 words read and started writing the next scene. I love the first line. You saved my life. Now let me help you prevent a war. I like it. I like it. Like, hey, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. It's a whole thing. Jules, hello. It's so good to see you. I'm doing fine. How are you today? Sasha got 302 words. I'm a slow writer. So that is good for me. That is awesome. Congratulations. 302 is nothing to be ashamed of. Alice says, I want to try and finish the zero drafts of 2 projects I've started. So about 60K in words. Okay. All right. If anybody can do it, Alice could definitely do 60K in
Absolutely.
30 days. Like
Alice might finish that in 2 weeks. I mean, come on.
Right. I mean, right? Like if her school stopped tripping and giving her 48 hours worth of work, like she could definitely knock that out in 2 weeks. Laura said April goes 33K written in an adult horror novel. Oh man,
Okay.
that was right there. Like I really want to write a horror novel since I like started the short stories, but I just have no idea where I would go with that. Jules says April goes draft the complete storyline of my camp project, not just a workout. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Alley Cat said I edited 79 words and was distracted. Same. Lucy, it's so good to see you. I hope you're having a great Saturday. Thank you for joining us. Lucy says her April goal is to try to get as much research for my book done as possible. Which book is this? What are you going to be researching, if you don't mind me asking? It says also because it is warming up, I want to practice my sprints and biking again. Man, if I could get back into shape to go back to sprinting like my track days, bruh, like that would be like the ultimate fitness goal for me, is if I could like sprint again, bruh.
I just want to get my cardio back to where I can get back to like because I won't say I did boxing, but my dad and my uncles were boxers, and I used to play around with them. So if I could get back my cardio back to the point where I could do that again consistently, I'd be satisfied with life.
Man, I feel that. I definitely feel that. Alicat says to finish more writing and hoping to finish editing more chapters of my novel. Also, we'll be working on fan fiction for camp. See, and that's what the Work in Progress Big Bang is about, according to Casey. Like, it's a fan fiction thing. You can't do original works, but it's fan fiction, so that's awesome. Shania said finished chapter outline for chapter 3 of The Death Collectors. I so love that title. Sasha says, oh man, gotta run and get my car from the repair shop. Happy writing, everyone, and hope y'all have a great day. Thank you for hosting us, Shay. This is so much fun. Thank you so much for joining us, Sasha. We hope to see you next week. Glad your car is getting repaired. I hope you have a great day. Bye. Says, well, I'm glad you have faith. My best is 40K in 2 weeks, and those are summer numbers. 40K in 2 weeks? Okay. So that means
Alice, do you know how long it would take me to write 40K?
Right. Like my best is 40K in 2 weeks. You are also not the writer you were a year ago. So all I'm gonna say is I definitely think you can do
full faith. You have full faith over here that you can write 60K, Alice. You got this.
I definitely do. Lucy says, my book is about different girls in different places in the world during World War II. Ooh, some historical fiction.
I love it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I like love your shorts and I like love watching your videos. I like have to get better at like commenting because the hiatus took me out of commenting on people's videos. But hi! For those of you guys who don't know, D. Blair Gold also has a channel where she talks about books and writing, so you should definitely go check it out. I am definitely subscribed to her, so you should go be too. That's a whole thing. But yay, organizing your book draft. So what is this book about? Can we know? Will you tell us? Sin says boxing is such a good outlet and it's fun. I used to do it for fun as well. I mean, yeah, because sometimes we all need to hit something. Like boxing is like a really good workout. And Lucy says she'll be right back. Azura says, I'm not writing here for support. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Whatever you're here for, we appreciate it. Alice said, I can't sprint on a treadmill because tracks are closed. I haven't sprinted in 4 months. Ooh. Wow.
Wait, even the outdoor tracks are closed?
Yeah, that different.
Sucks.
Yeah.
That's like the one thing that's... Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I'll say that's like the one thing that's kept me sane because I live like right up the street from our high school, and the practice track is like a public track. So during quarantine, I just run on down to the track to keep myself sane.
See, so I don't know. There's like a high school like right back over this way, and we literally like walk past it when we walk the dogs on the trail and whatnot. But I don't know if it's like public access to their track. So, Sin says, for now, my goal is to finish the timeline and get this novel properly outlined. That is a whole mood. I completely understand that. So did you want to see if you could get us a 25-minute timer?
I think I got one.
Figure we can start at the 15 and then that will take us to the 40. I feel like.
Screen shared.
Will that take us to the 50? No, that take us to the 40. Yeah, it take us to the 40. Gotta do the math in my head real quick. And that could be our last sprint of the day. Do a little bit of chatting and then get on out of here. Yeah, because we are at like an hour and 10 minutes. So
Hurry up. Hurry up. Can y'all see that or no? There it is.
yes. Is there okay, we can do a 20-minute one, no worries.
Okay.
All right. You wanna get it back to the 24th? All right.
All right.
Okay. And we'll just go now. All right. So y'all in 3, 2, 1. Y'all write them words. All right. How did everybody do? Let us know how you did in the comments. How did my lovely co-host do?
I did good. I found a visual. So I definitely found a house that I think it's not exactly how I want it. Like the front porch is not my favorite thing in the world, but for the most part, it looks like I want it to look on the outside.
Okay,
That was
nice.
good. I got that. I started in on Act 3, and then my youngest nephew woke up and wanted a bottle, so I had to feed him.
I love auntie duties. Love
Mm-hmm.
auntie duties. So I started back up on this blanket. That's the blanket of the month for this month. Because I realized like I probably haven't touched it in a week, which is bad because I definitely wanted to finish it by the end of the month. Which I mean, I'm definitely still in the capability of being able to do that, but just like, dang, I thought I had more finished than I did. Nah, you didn't because you wasn't looking at it when you was listening to your audiobooks this past week. So
I'm ready to
there's
see this one.
yeah, it'll be in a video. I'm not showing it on screen because it's a surprise.
Gotcha.
So yeah, so it'll be in a video. I'll tell you about it when we get behind the screen and whatnot. So yeah, so let's see. Okay, so Casey said April goes get pre-qualified, find a realtor, try to find a house, write at least a third of Dragon Speaker, read half the books I have to judge for the Willa Award. What's that? Crochet 60 rows of my Afghan. Nice. Yeah,
I need
there's
to
a
start back
video.
on my crocheting too. We're gonna add that to my April goals. Sorry, I didn't mean to
Right.
cut you off.
No, you're fine. So there's a video from one of the crocheters on YouTube, and it's a Graphigan tutorial. So I want to follow it because I would like to do a Graphigan for May. Like I would like to do one for April, like a practice one, but do like an actual one, like for an actual blanket for May. But I definitely need to practice before I'm like, oh yeah, I'm ready to do a whole like blanket. So there is that. Casey said my computer randomly restarted me. No. Azaria says, April goes, finish my manuscript. Ain't that a word? Casey said, got a bathroom, have 500 words between this sprint and the last. EA.
Not bad.
And D says, thanks. You're welcome, Queen. You're welcome. Sin got 834 words. Okay. Come through, words. I see you. Alley Cat said, edited 153 words. All right now. Shanita said 222 words. I made coffee and managed to heat up some vegan eggplant lasagna.
Ooh,
Now, you know, I'm not like a vegan and whatnot.
that
but
sounds good though.
that does sound like quite a culinary creation. Like, it sounds like it would be some work.
That reminds me, I need to go to the store and get the stuff for these cheesesteaks. Of course, I only said 1,000 words.
Right, of course. 1,034 to be exact, she says. And I love this scene. It is where the reader learns why one of the heroes that would be a villain is she wasn't on the right side, acts the way she does. Okay. Oh, that should be if she wasn't on the right side. Got it. Acts the way she does. Yeah, no, because like, so I always think people don't spend enough time on like why villains are villains because everybody has a reason, right? And not all the time did it start off as a negative reason, right? I know I think sometimes a lot of villains like get caught up in like a revenge thing or trying to like uphold something or pay back.
I'll be right back. I'm still here, but hang tight.
Okay, no worries. And so I think that like gets like taken out of the story a lot. I don't know. Maybe it's something wrong with me that I care about why villains become villains, but you know. Azaria says, I love eggplant lasagna. Yeah, see, I have never had it, but I can respect the grind that comes behind making it for sure. All right, so we'll wait for Jabria to get back. Y'all, this yarn is so tangled, and I don't want to like make a cut to untangle. Like, I'd rather like let me just unravel it, or at least unravel it enough to finish this row because it's the last row of this color I need anyways. And then I can switch colors. So it's like if I can just keep just untangling it bit by bit, it'll be like a whole thing. Yeah. Sin says, I usually like the villains more if they are constructed well. Their backstories can be so intriguing, right? Like, that's part of the reason why like I love the Batman movies, because the villains were like super freaking interesting. Like comparatively speaking to like other villains and other things that I've seen, like I loved it. See, okay, I might have to put that on like my wish list. You have to get a ball winder friend, yeah, because this right here, this is some other stuff. Let me tell you, mine has changed my life. You know what? I'm gonna look that up after the stream because you have never lied, Casey. Like this is the devil. Like it's a legit travesty. And now I feel like I've just made a nod. It's the whole thing. Alice says she lost someone and now is too protective of people. She has 2 people that she loves, and the rest of them she would kill or hurt so they can't hurt the 2 people she loves. I mean, I legit feel that. Like, for me, it's my nieces and nephews. So, like, if I ever find out that you've hurt my nieces and nephews, like, I'm kind of like Kevin Hart's daughter back when Kevin Hart was funny. Somebody's got to go. It'd definitely be you for messing with my niece and nephew. So there's that. Azaria says, one of my main POVs will have a villain arc, and it's fascinating to see him fall so far. Ooh, I'm intrigued. I agree. I find it interesting how villains become villains. Sometimes I find it difficult coming with the story for them and how they become villains, but I also love villains with background too, right? Like it's such an important thing. Kay says, I haven't had to deal with Tangled Yards since I got it. Stanwood Imports is where I got my winder and my Swift. What's a Swift? But yeah, okay, I will definitely look that up because, y'all, this is the devil. And I feel like he's like, don't finish this blanket. I'm like, but no, I really want to. I said she can't get too close to anyone else because of the way she treats me. Well, I mean, right. Like, and if being close to you means that anybody who hurts you has a death sentence, I'd probably keep the number of people I got close to a minimum. Like, how many people can 2 people piss off? But like, if I love 10 people, like, dang, that's a bunch of people that could hurt you at that point, right? All right, Miss Jabria, I see that you're back. You want to go ahead and do your outro so we can get out of here and let the people get back to their Saturday?
Let's do it. Hey, how's it going, you guys? I'm Jabria. I write romance and short stories. And today, I didn't get much actual writing done, but I got a lot of prep work done, which at this point is about all I can hope for.
Awesome. So I, like Jabria, did not get much writing done either during this sprint, but I was still very productive. Got clothes washed, got a blanket worked on. So, I'm not even upset about it. And I got to see you guys as lovely avatars and have some good conversations. So there's that. I do want to thank you guys so much for being here. I have missed y'all for sure. Don't forget there will be a video coming out tomorrow, my first video of 2021 actually. So there's that. It's all over the place. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It was definitely all over the place. But it's my first time getting in front of that camera again. So hopefully it's not as bad. Casey says yarn swift is where you put an unwound length of yarn to keep it from tangling. Got you. Jenny says, hate that I missed the first hour, but I'm glad I came. Thank you, ladies, and everyone here so much. You're very welcome. Thursday will be April 1st, so we'll definitely be getting Camp Nano started off, right? Casey said, like, when you buy from those small shops on Etsy, they come unwound, and you really do need a Swift as you wind it so it stays unwound. I did not realize. Look at you teaching me stuff. Thank you for the stream, Shay. Thanks for co-hosting, Jabria. Y'all are awesome. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Sis says, I'm so happy that I'm able to catch one of your streams again. Usually they're at 4 a.m. for me, so thanks for the phone. Okay, so Saturdays are best for you, Sin? Is that what you're saying? Like, because Saturdays aren't at 4? It must be the nighttime ones. And honestly, y'all, I've been thinking about redoing the nighttime ones because, like, the reason I was doing the nighttime ones has kind of changed now. So definitely let me know if y'all are interested in other time frames for me to do it because I can definitely set that up. But all right, y'all, we will see y'all next time. Thank you so much for being here. Y'all have a great day. And if you're watching on the replay, I want to thank you. Don't forget to comment. Let me know how you did watching the stream. All right, y'all. Bye.